Welcome, friends. Today I am doing another haul video, but it is the biggest haul, certainly since I've been doing my YouTube channel, but possibly the biggest haul I've ever had. All vintage, some are backups, some are new arrivals, and I am very much looking forward to showing you some of them because they're pretty unique and pretty different. I'm not actually wearing a scent of the day today, so I might have to choose one of these to do it. When I say I'm not wearing a scent of the day, I mean I'm not wearing a scent of the day yet. So let's start. There is no beginning, so we'll just pick one at random and start. And we'll start with this. Recommended to me by Fritz the Cat, or Duncan. And he raves about it, and I managed to find a bottle, and so I bought it. Rocco Barocco Pour Homme Eau de Toilette. I forget what it's like. I haven't tried it, but I forget what he said it smells like. So I am looking forward to getting into it. Next, I got this as a freebie. Trussardi Womo. This is the aftershave. It leaked a little bit on the way over, but not much. So, yes, I thought it was the eau de toilette, but it's not. It's a splash, and it says on the bottom it's the aftershave. I don't know if you can see that. I really should get a better camera. Maybe it's after Christmas. Maybe for Christmas. Next, I got a backup of this. Iquitos. It's a tester by Alain Delon. The sprayer on the one I got didn't work, so I had to decant it into here, which I did. So these are both the same fragrance. So I am set for life with Iquitos. Jasmine. Very much not the type of fragrance I would buy normally, but it is beautiful. It's made brilliantly. There's a rumor or a tale about this that Dior were offered this, and they were offered this as a perfume. It wasn't called Iquitos. It was like just a submission, and they were offered another perfume which went on to become Diorella, I think, or Diorissimo, whichever one was released in the 80s. I think there's another one as well, but I can't remember what it's called. But it was released in the 80s, and this one was the one that was rejected, and Alain Delon picked it up. And so we are not left without. We have the perfume, thank God. And it is very nice. And you know I don't like jasmine or white florals, but this is absolutely lovely. And it's blended perfectly. Oh dear, just knocked over the two bottles I'd done before. We'll pick them up, can't have that. Next, I will show you this. Now, I have completely forgotten what this is. This may very well be a freebie. I need to check the list of what I bought, but it's a Ralph Lauren, and it looks like a type of cologne. It's very nice, that. I haven't smelled it yet. Where were you made? Polo Crest. I beg your pardon. That's what it's called. Polo Crest. Natural spray made by Cosme. So it'll be good quality. We know that. That's not its lid. That's just a lid that was put on to stop it from behaving badly during shipping. Speaking of behaving badly during shipping, I'll just put this down. Polo Crest. If anybody knows anything about it, let us know. Customs opened the box and they cut through, like it was in like 3 boxes, like a box inside a box inside a box. And the dogs must have smelled it and thought, "Ooh, I like the smell of that." So Customs cut through and had a look. Didn't take anything, thankfully, and just sent it on. And I didn't have any bother this time. It was shipped on Tuesday and it arrived today, which is Friday, which is pretty good going for a box that weighed about 40 pounds. But not to worry. Next, a strange one. Monsieur Couturier, Paris. Eau de Toilette Pour Homme. No idea. Blind buy. Complete blind buy. And I thought, sod it, I'm going to have this. So I'm looking forward to trying that. If anybody knows anything about this, let me know. 50ml. Pretty vintage. Looks vintage. What do you smell like? Oh, sprayer looks vintage as well. Look at that. And that just screams 80s, that, doesn't it? Anyway, moving on. What we got next? Next we have... What are you? Ooh. This is Passion for Men by Elizabeth Taylor. This is a 90s or an 80s bottle. It's an older bottle anyway. I think you can still get this for cheap as chips. But I might actually spray a little bit of this, see what it smells like. See what Liz Taylor likes to smell like. Or likes I'm meant to smell like anyway. Oh, that's dark. Oh, it's got like a nutty quality. Oh, that's outrageous. Ooh. She was sexy though, wasn't she? She was dark and mysterious and exotic. That's very... That smells a bit like Pasha de Cartier, that. Almost like a coffee vibe, like a milky coffee. That's completely thrown me. That I was not expecting it to smell like that at all. Very nice. That'll be really nice during the... I might wear that today, actually. That is lovely. Oh my God. Outrageous. Next, what shall I show you? This is a Pierre Cardin, and it's called Enigma, like French for enigma. Got like the head shape with the neck, and then his head pops off. He's got the same haircut as me. I don't want to break it. Hold on. Right, I think you've got to turn it. Yeah, you have. You've got to turn it and then bring it off. There he is. Looks dangerously like the Invictus bottle, doesn't it? Oh dear. But we won't hold that against it, because it is shite. But I like him. He looks like me. He's a good lad. So that's Enigma. That's quite rare as well, apparently. Ramsey was telling us it's a tough one to get, that. I'm trying to pull out... something a bit more familiar. This is Quorum by Antonio Puig. Apparently that's how you pronounce it. He must be from like the Barcelona sort of like place, I imagine. I'm saying that, I don't know that. But this is a backup because I've got a vintage here. You can tell they're vintage because they've got Antonio Puig on the bottom. This one's got Antonio Puig and the information, and then this is a newer bottle up here, which has just got the eau de toilette at the top, but it's got the information on the bottom. So I've got 3 different bottles. If anybody knows anything about how to date these, I should really speak to Sprody because he's an expert on this stuff. I'll put you back up there. And I will put this... I mean, that's so 80s. It's such a great bottle, that. Screams 80s. It's fantastic. Next, we have a tester. Don't be afraid of testers. Sometimes you've just got to get testers, like the Iquitos. You know, if you can't get it, get a tester. There's nothing wrong with testers. This is the L'Instant de Guerlain. This is the Eau de Toilette. I have the Eau Extreme, which turned into the Eau de Parfum here. I've also got a bottle of the Eau de Parfum, so I should really be using that before I use this. This I had to decant into a bottle because Eugene very kindly sent me a bottle and I cracked it. So don't let that be a lesson to you. Don't do nice things for people or they'll break your bottles. So this is L'Instant de Guerlain. I'm looking forward to wearing that. I like this bottle. I was gutted when that broke. I was gutted. Because I do like a good bottle as well, I must admit. I think we all secretly like a good bottle. It's the only tangible, holdable, visible thing about perfume, isn't it? You know, the bottle. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Next, what shall I show? I've got some fucking outrageous stuff here. It's great. Oops. A partial of... Don't be scared of partials either. When you've got a fragrance collection, don't be scared of partials. Sometimes it's just about getting your hands on it, you know? And this is Monsieur Rochas. I beg your pardon, Mr. Rochas. Monsieur Rochas, if you will. Parfums Rochas. So this was made years ago when, like I say, when the houses all had their own factories before they were bought up by conglomerates. So I'll spray this in the air. Oh. I think this may have been an aerosol and like the puff's gone out of it. Because that vaporizer is just not happening at all. I'll have to decant this, which is a shame because that's a nice bottle. But not to worry, the juice is still there. So I shall enjoy that, but that is a shame. I will have to decant that. Anyway, moving on. What do we have next? I keep getting drawn to this. And I might as well just show it then. Helmut Lang Eau de Cologne. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I sprayed a little bit of this on when I first opened the box because I've been interested in this for a long time. And I sprayed it, and it is not a citrusy eau de cologne. It's a warm, musky, irisy, I want to say. Maybe irisy. I need to remember to put them there. That's how I'll center it. It's beautiful, that. It really is very nice. I'm looking forward to wearing that. I'm not sure. I think this might be a year-round sort of thing. It's definitely not a citrus cologne. It's not on the first spray anyway. What next? Where are you? There's a bottle of something outrageous here that I want to show you. There's a few bottles of stuff here that are outrageous that I want to show you. I'll show you this. Sometimes it's just about getting what you can get. This is Pertupor Hum. Unfortunately, it is the aftershave and the sprayer was broken. I've had to put a different one on. The atomizer itself, the whole mechanism works. It's just the cap sprayer was gone. This is also just a funky lid for traveling, for being shipped in. So yes, I've sprayed a little bit of this on as well, and this is absolutely gorgeous. It's never worth £1,000 a bottle. If that was the eau de toilette, you'd be paying £1,000 for that on eBay. Easy. And I just know. I mean, I've smelled it, and it is very fine. The ingredients, the blending, the smell, the whole thing is beautiful. And this is just after 5-10 minutes of having smelled it, and it is just the aftershave, but the smell's gorgeous. But if you pay £1,000 for that, you want your head seen to. If you pay £1,000 for most things like a perfume, it's too far. Unless you've got a lot of money and you don't mind spending it on perfume, don't spend that if you're not someone who's got a lot of money behind you. Anyhow, next I'll just show this. I got a backup of Bellamy because I didn't realise he had this version. Another cross. That is a boxed version of that. So I got it. It was a very good price. I thought, yes, I'll have that. I know it's been stored properly. Thank you very much. So I shan't run out of this. This is beautiful. I might wear this today, actually. If I don't. Oops, I'm putting that back. Sorry. I might wear this today. Next, what am I going to show you? I'll show you this. I've got another backup. This is not the real lid either, but this is Obsession for Men spray. I've got the splash, and now I've got the spray, and this is gorgeous as well. This is made by Calvin Klein Cosmetics. So this is a vintage. It is the original. I don't know. Some of them have the gold writing on. I don't know I don't know enough about this to know whether that's the version you should have. But this is the version that I do have. So I am looking forward to it. Obsession. You can't see it. Anyway, there's that. It wouldn't be a video on mine if there wasn't the clanking of bottles. What are you? Bogart. Furio. This is another unicorn. Very hard to find. Haven't sprayed this yet. Haven't sprayed that yet. And I'm looking forward to it. Thomas recommended this. So did Duncan and Aram. I think Aram as well. Stash Bros. So I'm looking forward to trying this. Oh! Next, we're getting into some really rare stuff now. Right. I'll show you this because I don't know anything about it, and then we'll move on to the stuff I do know about. And this. This is the original Diesel for men. Not easy to find. I imagine that's a tester cap because it's not a very nice cap. But yes, when I found out we had this, I sort of had to have it because it's pretty rare to find it. And I'm happy to have it. I'll be doing first impressions on these. Well, I don't know whether to do first impression videos. I think I might just do full reviews because I've got so many videos to do, first impression videos to do, and I've only got so much skin. You know what I mean? Might be a big unit, but there's only so much skin there. So I'm not sure about first impressions. It might just be work for work, like videos for video's sake, and I don't really want to do that. Let us know what you think of first impressions. I asked on the last video as well. But anyway, next one is a unicorn recommended to me by Thomas from Early Greek Stumptown Smells. And this is milashon womo. This is a bit rare. I know nothing about it, but when Thomas speaks, I listen. Or try as much as I can listen. I'm not the best listener, but I thought I liked the idea of that. Rare, discontinued, vintage. What? That's all I need to know. It's got a big thing on the back. Montella Polione. I should ask Helen, really. He's Italian, I think. He should know how to say that. Yes, I'm looking forward to trying this out because of Thomas's recommendation. Now, I'm going to show you these. I'm going to show you these both at the same time. They're not the same perfume, but they are kind of. This is so cool. Look at this presentation, right? It's in a little leather pouch. It's like a travel spray. This is what like they used to get, and it's a vintage Santos. And it comes in a little leather pouch like that. And I just thought, my God. I mean, it's not the world's greatest leather, is it? You know what I mean? It's a bit crappy, but at the same time, I mean, like a 30 mil. I've now got 180 mil of the vintage. I've got the vintages lurking back there somewhere. So I've got that. And then I got this as well. And this is the cologne concentrate, the vintage cologne concentrate. So it's like the original. Completely metal. Apart from the lid, which is completely plastic, so it's not completely metal. Love it. Absolutely buzzing. I had to have these when I heard that he had them. And I love that. That comes in a little leather pouch. It's so cool. I shall have to start putting stuff there, won't I? Anyway, there you are. Cartier Pasha. Pasha? Cartier Santos. I beg your pardon. Next, what do we have? What shall I pull up next? I'll pull up this. I wore this earlier in the week, but this is different. This is a vintage Antaeus. You can tell because of that, and you can tell because it's got a silver sprayer. The newest version has a black sprayer, and you can see the eau de toilette is above, and that is below. And this all indicates. And there's the bottom. Chanel. 100 mil, 3.4 fluid ounces. If anybody wants to see that. And this is the original. I wore it earlier this week. Stop it. It's fantastic. Absolutely love it. I really do need to put a perfume on. I'll do it after the video. So that's a vintage Antaeus. A vintage Antaeus. What now? I'll show you these. I got a backup. I've already got some of this. This is fantastic. If you like an eau de cologne, something you can just throw on. This is a little bit warm. It's got lavender and spice. It's so nice. This is just a backup, but when I heard he had like a vintage backup of it, I was absolutely over the moon, like, because I really liked the 30 mil and I was like babying it. You know, I didn't want to use it. But now I can because I've got 100 mil. So happy days. Next is something recommended to me by Ramsey, and this is Yojiyamamoto. I haven't sprayed this yet, but it's Yojiyamamoto. Difficult to get. Strange bottle. You've got it's got like this sort of Le Mal sort of catch thing going on there. I'll spray it and see what it does. That's interesting. It's darker. It's darker than you would think. Violet-y, irisy sort of thing going on as well. I got purple tones from it. But this is apparently really rare. It's only a 50 ml bottle as well. But recommended by Ramsey. Cheers, mate. Next is a backup of Hoover Club. I've got 150ml of this. I reckon I'm set now. I've got 250ml sprays and I've got a 50ml. I've got a 50ml splash which I decant. So that's nice. Next is what we've got next. We'll pull up this. Sergio Saldano for men. This is a big plastic bottle. Very reminiscent of the Trussardi, isn't it? Very reminiscent of the Trussardi. This plastic black sort of what were they called? Lancia Delta dashboard. If you've ever been in a Lancia Delta, you know that dashboards are made of fucking very poor quality plastic. A fantastic car though. I can't wait to try this. I haven't tried it before. I know plenty of people talk about it. So yes, marvelous. Moving on. Right, this next one. A 30ml bottle of Amen came with a plastic fiber, with a microfiber. But what's this? What's this? I hear you say. That's strange. And I've left the box somewhere down below. There it is. This is unusual, isn't it? What does that say? It doesn't say Amen. That says Angel Men. And Angel Men is what this perfume was originally called when it was released. I think 1996. This is one of the first runs of Angel Men that was released. And I am absolutely over the moon to have it. This is what Angel Men should smell like. If you've smelled new, my mate has got one of the latest bottles that's just got Mugler written on it. Not Cherry Mugler. It was Cherry Mugler all up until about 5 years ago when they changed it, and then it was shit. Went to Mugler and the L'Oreal reformulated it and made it weak as piss. His lasts for about 2 hours on him and he's gutted. This is the original formulation and I am very much looking forward to wearing it. It's going to be huge. In fact, I might wear it today. Absolutely buzzing I am. I love this fragrance. It is a designer fragrance. This is what designer fragrances should be though. Brave, strange, daring, good quality, blended well. Oops, dropped it. And most designer fragrances these days aren't. This is an unforgettable release. Whether you actually like it or not, you know what it smells like. Most designer fragrances now don't really have much of a smell. They just smell like fucking Ambrox with something giving it a little twist. Next is a flanker of one of my favourite fragrances, Zar. This is Oudaza. Oops, where are you going? Oudaza. Fantastic. I can't wait to try this. This was at a very reasonable price. These can't go for silly money. The original does go for silly money. The vintage ones anyway. I think Fragrance Matt did a video about this, and I think he might be the only one. Forgive us if he's not. I can't remember anyone else doing a video about it, but I'm very much looking forward to getting stuck into this. Next, I've got about 9 left. A vintage Mitsuko. Have you ever seen it in this bottle before? Oh dear. Oh, it's got no cap. Oh dear. I shall have to sort that out. That'll need decanting. I think I was aware of that actually. Now I've seen it. I also want to pick up a vintage Shalimar off him. I can't wait to wear this as a vintage version, and that presentation is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. Everybody knows about Mitsuko, surely. Next, I've no idea how long this video is. I'm just cracking on. Next, I'm going to show you this. Now, if you know Robes Await, or if you've been following Robes Await for any length of time, you will know this fragrance. You will know of this fragrance, and you will know how hard it is to find this fragrance. And he's going to be gutted that it was literally parked in his country. But I found it and I thought I've got to have that from what Mark said about it. And it is Oudette Summer Edition. Issey Miyake 2009 Summer Edition. This is a rare unicorn. Very, very rare, considering it was only out for a year. This was number one on Mark's summer and spring list multiple times. And it was, if it wasn't number one, it was like in the top, it was in the top 20, it was in the list, like consistently. I beg your pardon. And I cannot wait to try this. I'm really, really, really looking forward to this to see what it's like. I love the original. I don't have it because I think it's time specific in my life. I don't think I could go back to wearing it, you know. This is one of the things we're having a collection. Like, you can have like all of these, but I made a lot of memories with the original Issey Miyake, like girls and stuff like that, you know. Like, so yeah, I don't know if I'll go back to wearing that. Anyhow, if I could find a vintage bottle, I would probably pick it up, put it like that, but I wouldn't buy the new one. Gold cap, original Habit Rouge. I'm not huge on Habit Rouge, but if I could get the original Listerine with the gold cap, I would definitely have picked it up, which is exactly what I have done. One of my mate's favourite fragrances, the same mate who's got the Amen that doesn't last now, Richie G. He will love to smell this. I will be taking this haul in a bag to the shopping centre where we can sit and drink tea and talk about perfume for hours, and they don't kick what out, which is very kind of them, I think. I'm waiting for the day when they say, look, you've got to stop that. But we don't take any skanky Ouds or the Moon or the Night or anything out there, so not to worry. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It'll go with the vintage vetiver and the vintage heritage that I've got. One of the vintage heritages that I've got. I think that will be a spring-summer fragrance. Right. Next. Fleur de Mal. He's got a couple of these. And I wanted to smell it before I decided if I wanted to pick up another one. I really like the bottle. Kind of goes with this. Doesn't it? It's meant to be like a pissy version. It's meant to be like a chorus, but kind of like more pissy, more floral. I can't remember how Eugene described it, but he really liked it. And I'm going to try that. I don't know if I'm going to wear it today. I'm tempted by loads of wearing any of these today, to be honest. But there we are. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. I might do a first impression on this. I know this is quite rare now as well. People do talk about this. I didn't pay extortion. I didn't pay a lot, like a heavy price for any of these. Obviously, I mean, I didn't pay like huge prices for any of these. I wouldn't be able to buy all of them if I had. They were really reasonably priced. Like, next, we will go with more Koros. Damn you, more Koros. That is the Eau de Sport, and I opened this before, and fuck me. That's dank. That is dank. Yves Saint Laurent Paris. I don't know when this was. If anybody could help us age this, I'll be very appreciative. It's in a plastic bottle. Getting a lot of plastic bottles recently. This is a ceramic. This is a Parfum's core version. It's full. It was a tester. It's got that crazy stuff. I'll see if I can get that off on the back. I'm not sure I'll be able to, but I'll see if I can. Crazy thing. That's so it doesn't get nicked. Oh no. Oh, sod off. Just scraped it off a little bit. I'll have to spend time scraping that off now. Anyway, there's another bottle of vintage Koros. You can't stock up enough on this stuff because once it's gone, it's gone. And the new version's just not as good. It's just not as good. I think I am going to do a video about Koros and Koros through the years and how it's changed, who made it, how. I'm going to read Raiders of the Lost Scent. I'm going to like do other reading and stuff like that and actually make like a really like well-informed like video rather than me just like ranting about perfumes. But then again, that's part of what this channel is really, isn't it? That feels so light compared to that. I wonder if that's full or if it's just a partial. I don't know. I don't care either, to be honest. I'm just glad to have it. I wouldn't mind the fraîcheur either. There's another one. I'll have to speak to Sprody. He's the expert. Right. Next one. Vintage bottle of Eau de Toilette Samsara by Guerlain. Beautiful. Already got one. This one. This is a tester. Got this from Enchanté. This has got the cap. So I could always just do that if I wanted. I'm not sure I want to. Should I? Nah. There we are. So I've got 2 vintage Samsara now. The Eau de Parfum. I've got the Eau de Parfum. It's right up there as well. It's at the back. Like up there. So yeah, I'm not going to delve into that. And then we are down to the final 2. And I'm going to bring them together. Oh, fuck off. Stop dropping things, for God's sake. So, I should stop picking things up by the lid, but I'm risky, do you know what I mean? I got these. These are for someone else. It's for Nigel. Nigel from 2 Cents Worth. So, I'm just waiting for it to back from George Zaharoff, and then I will be shipping his parcel. I also got this because he has a bottle of Cristal by Chanel, a vintage one, 75 ml. This is for Audrey Jane. So I'm going to send that to her so she can decide whether she wants to buy the vintage bottle or not, because she's had some that's been off before. And she's not very happy about it. So I asked if I could get a sample, and he said yes. Anyway, last 2. Opium Pour Homme and Secret de Parfum. This is a backup. I've actually got 3 of the Eau de Parfums. One's the modern version. The modern version's fine. The modern Eau de Parfum's absolutely fantastic. Like, I just got this because, I mean, it is what it is, the packaging. And I've got this as a backup as well, but this is in the packaging as well, do you know? So the Secret de Parfum, I don't know what's so secret about it. Out you come. Anytime. Oh, maybe not. Right, sort of. Oh, go on, don't break. There you are. Yeah, fixed. Sorted. Right, so they're the Eau de Parfums, and that is the entire haul. I can't really talk about that because I don't know anything about it. I don't know if the Secret de Parfum is like a different version, or if it's like a flanker, or if it's just the same with a different name. I don't know. But anyway, I've got nowhere to put these, so I'm gonna have to find a box, or a cupboard. A cupboard? No. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this big giant haul. And I will see you again on the next video. This is going to take so long to upload. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.